Hey, this is Pink. Hey, it's Jordan Sparks. Hey, it's Katy Perry. Hi, this is Kelly Clarkson. Hello, everyone.
Cool FM. Cool FM.
Yeah. All right, it is 96.9 Cool FM. How 5 DBANJ up in the building. A huge debate going on backstage.
The manager is stressing me.
Yes. I love Bankuri. Bankuri is my boy from UID.
He told me. Bankuri. Oh God. Oh, shots. He wants to remove the mic on right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got DBANJ up in the building, and we're going to be taking your questions live on the air. So you better be ready. This is going to be an interview like never before. And I'm going to touch the untouchables. You know, I'm the only person who has the mind to touch. Ladies and gentlemen, go into Mo Hits. Is there a possibility of a reunion? Because Mo Hits, by the way, was the biggest Nigerian label at that point.
Oh, yes.
And it produced the biggest Nigerian entertainer. And a lot of people are asking, wow, is this, first of all, let me ask you this question. This Mo Hits disintegration, was it stage managed?
What do you mean?
Like, a lot of people believe that it's acting. That some people are actually telling me once, for Freeze, don't take sides. These guys are very good friends. That once it happens, hey, they will put you in the middle. So at a point, I was also touching it with a long pole. So tell me, honestly, live on the air, is it stage managed?
I thought it was.
You actually
thought me? I was thinking something like, what did happen? Because nobody wasn't actually.
Okay.
And it didn't come from me either. The breakup.
It didn't come from you.
No.
So contrary to what people have been reporting, that you're the one that instigated the possibility of a breakup, it wasn't from your side.
Not at all.
Okay, but what came from your side? The Bentley?
Oh,
moving on.
Freeze, what's the problem there? Oh my God. Freeze, are you comedian? Oh man, no, it didn't come from me. The breakup didn't come from me. I didn't think we would. And like I told everyone that have asked me, you all found out maybe 9 months after my brother said we should.
Wow.
So I tried to manage it for 6 months until I saw that.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Kanye West.
West in the building. Lamborghini Mercy.
No, we need to play that song. Now, there are so many rumors. You see, we're here in Nigeria and we hear about Kanye West, we hear about Kim Kardashian, we hear all these things. We cannot really confirm these stories.
Ask me
until we get someone like you up in the building.
It feels good.
First things first, is it true that Kanye West has about 1,000 producers that works with him?
1,000?
Yes. I read that somewhere.
I don't know in numbers, maybe more.
But he has a lot of producers.
There are producers everywhere in the world. You know, you can always send a beat to Kanye if he likes it. You'll pick it up. You don't have to even. He doesn't have to know your name. That's how we are. I believe I'm like that too right now. Whatever.
How did you meet Kanye? I remember that particular day.
Yeah.
I was talking to you. I was in Nigeria. I was telling you that I was coming to Abu Dhabi so we could go watch Formula 1.
Yes, you're coming with these guys.
Yes.
And
I changed my mind last minute. And I came back and I heard you met Kanye West. So tell us about that particular story. How did that happen?
I went for a friend's birthday party. Actually, let me not say I went for his first birthday party like I was not paid. I was paid well to go, but it's a testimony because Dubai is the easiest place to go to. You know, you can even pick up the visa wherever. But I got there and I was delayed for like 7 hours at the airport. And I looked at Bankuri and I said, you know what? There's always flight going back to Nigeria every 3 hours. Catch me another one, let me go back. If the promoters did something wrong with their whatever, we leave it like that. And Bankuri was like, wait, and then the people came out. And then
because I remember you're very hard to chat with on BB, and that day you were chatting, I was like, because I was there for 7 hours waiting.
And then I got in, and it was a wonderful time, but I didn't know why I was delayed at the airport before coming in. And I was like, why did we come to this place? Because it was not my fault. So if I had turned back and gone home, I wouldn't have had to refund any money. If you're as long as that is not happening, I'm fine. So, but we did the show, and it was great. And upon coming back at the airport, first class, coming down, Emirates, looking fly. My people beside me, my team, the air hostess ran up to me straight. She had a plaque, Mr. Kanye West. So maybe she thought I was Kanye.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
so it's not that let me tell you the gist we heard, and I'm going to bring my my sweetheart Kayla. She co-hosts the road show with me. I'm going to bring her in, and she's going to tell you the version she heard. The version I heard was you saw Kanye and you ran up to him.
Oh no,
that's exactly what I heard.
No, if you know, even before I met Kanye West, I'd even seen on news of how he can smash your camera if you take a picture at the wrong time. So and if there's anything now I know about Kanye, I'm Gemini and he's Gemini, and we can always switch.
Yeah,
he's June 8, I'm June 9, so
so you guys should have a birthday party together. Invite me. I want Kanye to smash my camera.
Last Thursday was great. I'm telling you, last Thursday was good. So I saw him and I couldn't. She came up to me.
Yeah, she thought you were Kanye West.
Yeah,
okay.
And she brought it, and I looked, and there was Bankole, my manager, and then there was Choo Choo, my PA. So I was like, Kanye one beating you. I got open eyes. So while checking in, Choo Choo saw Kanye from afar with Bankole, and then they just walked me. I even just positioned myself. I brought out my iPad. I was waiting. If they come back with Ella, say, the guy. I know the way they'll come back. Like I come back, leave the guy, Joe.
And that's exactly how Choo Choo behaves.
That's Choo Choo for you. So,
by the way, big ups to Choo Choo. I went to London for dinner. Just dinner once, and I ran into Choo Choo there. We had the most fantastic. Bugo was there. Big up to my whole Bugo. Yes,
running everything. Bugo Lee of the Lee Temple.
Yes, so they brought
so Choo Choo and Bankole, they just did hand like this. Come. I say okay, all access free. So I moved with my iPad out. They had already introduced themselves and who they represent, saying that DBANJ played with you.
Had he heard of you by
no. But he heard of Nigeria because it came when his mom passed out for the Nigerian bureaus, and I was on the show. So I think that was what they said. He's played with you in Nigeria before, and I was like, oh, for real? Do you have 5 minutes? We would like to talk to you. And they said yes. So 5 minutes. First thing, as I was going there, I just did the song with Snoop. So I was looking for a way to kind of like get him to have a collab. So I was like, I've been looking for you, brother, everywhere around the world. I've been looking for you, but when I didn't see you, and I went to do a song with Snoop D or Double G. I like
very political move.
I like you to listen to it and give me your advice on what you think, because I'm such a big fan. And I was like, okay, let me listen to it. And I listened to it. And me, as I was doing that, I don't move into Mogbono Felifeli, from Mogbono Felifeli, Scapegoat, Fall in Love. He didn't remove his headphones. I didn't allow him. I didn't say a word. I ran through like 10 songs, and then after it stopped, and I was like, oh no. If you're gonna come to the States, I don't mean to sound selfish, respect to Snoop, but you gotta come through me. I say I go delete this Snoop one. I follow you. No. But also remembering that we'd spent money on the collab with Snoop, I was like, okay, if I feel.
Had you shot the video then?
No, we have not. We just done the song, and there was a date fixed for January to go shoot the video in LA. So it was like, what's your plan? I said, I'm supposed to shoot the video in LA, and I was like, okay, on your way to LA, pass through New York. That was what he said. And he said he doesn't use a phone, so he gave us email address, but not his directly. He told someone to give us email address. So when I got back to Nigeria, I was happy. I called everybody. I called my brother. Just said, oh, ma. Okay, by the way, he also asked, who produced all this beat? I said, the baddest guy. Don Jazzy. I said, okay. So I told Don Jazzy, and Don Jazzy, Kanye West. Don Jazzy actually, I remember him telling me that, are we really going to pass through New York? And I said, yes, now. He said, we should come now. Don Jazzy said, if now you go do show for, let's say, Benin, and as you come out, you jam one boy for airport. The boy say, wait, play song. Is it not your way to push? As in, if you want to post say come tomorrow. He said he doesn't think that it's going to work. I said, we just pass through there. So we rerouted our flight, and then we got to New York. And for 4 days, Bankole was emailing the email. They don't reply us. He was just emailing.
So at that point, did you feel stupid?
I felt stupid. I felt like it's true. Now, even the announcer started saying, I for don't know. I said, I for don't know. I said, this thing do for work. And then, unfortunately for me, as we landed, he just released his last album, The Dark Fantasy. So on the radio, it was all power. It was this, was that. I would run away. I was like, I just released an album. If it's me that just released an album, I know how busy I would be. I remember on that 4th day, he was actually performing in Manhattan. He was performing at the Macy's. They were closing it down for him. And I said, Abi Bankole, she make we go. We go the wave from far. Say, oh boy. I don't remember saying that. You said this thing. So Bankole said, maybe we'll try and email one more time. We're leaving to go and shoot Snoop's video the next day. So Bankole now, I think Bankole went out that night, and you met someone with Ogungwa in one store that said they give you this Don C's email, and so Bankole copied the two of them and said, this is on behalf of the DBANJ. We've been here for XYD days. We have sent you mails, but now we are going to LA as a...
Now, how are you managing to calm your brother down through all this? Because
I didn't see him. He's in his room. I didn't see him because now he's right. As at this time, he's very right. So there's nothing Sef can say because he didn't even go to Dubai. So he didn't even see Kanye. So everything I'm saying right now doesn't make any sense to him. Right? So Bankole sent the mail saying we're leaving. We've waited this, and like 30 minutes after, we just got a reply apologizing for the long wait, and saying Kanye, they know they talk long, Kanye will meet with you at the address below studio. I think it was Wycliffe Studio, Platinum Studio, I can't remember, in New York. And instantly Bankole showed me, showed on Jazzy, Ginger, let's go. Alright, everybody now moved up, and we got there. As we got there, the security was on check, everybody timing. In fact, they were waiting for us. They said set it up, we set everything. It was a big studio. And Kanye came, he had some models with him, he had Q-Tip with him, right?
Yep. Q-Tip of the Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah. He
Wow.
had Q-Tip with him. He had Tiana Taylor with him, and it was like, yo, I met this guy, I want you guys to listen to him. And so I put it up, and I started playing everything from the beginning. I started performing, like from Tongolo in studio. And then he was just shaking his head, and then he was moving, and then afterwards it was like, you know what? I want you to come tomorrow and meet the team. I want you to meet the management team, and let's work this out. I was like, oh, for real? So we went home, and then the next day I was going to go. I said, let's go. They said, hey, now I walked on, you go. So you don't like your no problem, everything is fine. So I went, and as I got into the studio, I saw then the chairman, CEO of Universal Def Jam, what's his name? Ellie Reeds. So Ellie Reeds was in the studio then, and Kanye said to him, this is the boy I've been talking about. And then they said, okay, what's your story? Put your spotlights on you, bring your chair. So he folded his leg, and I sat there and I introduced Nigeria. I introduced our music scene.
This is the same man that made Usher.
Oh yes, same man that Ellie Reese
that made Bobby Brown.
Everybody, same man. You're saying
Whitney Houston.
Even me, I feel, I shake. If I did for idols, my hand was shaking like this. I said, so from Nigeria, then I just ginger hair. We do this, 180 million people. We do this, we do that. It's okay. How old are you? I won't lie.
Far age.
I was 24, 25. I think then I was like 29. So I said, 29. So I said, okay, 29 or 30, I think they're about to say.
How old are you now?
32.
Good.
Continue about that. 1980, June 9.
Well,
bad. But I look 25 anyway, so it's okay. I've heard I even look 20. So
yeah.
You had to do a double check.
Anyway, so Ellie Reed, who was sitting on top of the board, now
he actually said to Kanye that, okay, let's listen to some music. And then Kanye already had the songs. After Kanye listened to everything, he copied the ones that you like. And Kanye said, oh, I have it. So Kanye played straight. And I remember Ellie Reed saying Fall in Love was so great. Scapegoat was their both favorite songs. And they were like, oh, he has 3 albums back to back. We can just re-release them here every 9 months. And when I heard that, there's like, how many songs do you have? I was like, I have like 4 albums in Nigeria. It's okay. So every 9 months, like Rihanna, we can, just start remixing it, like put Fall in Love, put Rihanna on it, push Rick Muguna Feli, put T.I. on it. Right. I said, because as far as they're concerned, everything that you released in Africa, none has come over here. So it could be a mixtape, or it could be a demo to us, even though you've been successful from that. So I said, I'm ready. It will make life better for me. If you want to be releasing the old one, with my people from Africa, don't already like, no shaking, let's go with it. And then also they liked Don Jazzy's production skills. And I said, okay, who does he work with? What does he work with? Would he like to be signed as a producer under Good Music? And so we had 2 different deals set up.
As a producer and an artist.
So
we'll take it from there in a moment. Guys, stay tuned. Every question on your mind is going to be asked and answered. Stick around.